Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help?
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay, so. Better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure.
A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Slim. Then it's Okoro. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for New York, they've got Drummond. Julius Randle is out there with Chambers. Then it's Johnson. And it's Stanley in at the 2 spot. And the final game, Greg, of the regular season. We can feel it. There's a lot of excitement.
Be it the playoffs or for those lottery teams, a nice vacation. There's always a silver lining.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland against Johnson. Out to the right wing. Slim passes to Jackson. Here is Slim. Back to Jackson. Releases from 15. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Stanley. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Garland against Johnson. Bounce pass from Garland. Slim passes to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Julius Randle. A drive by Garland. And it's Stanley with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Drummond passes to Stanley. Shoots from the baseline. Connects. The jumper drops. Stanley's got 5.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now, here's Garland. A 17-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And, guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots. The length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's as a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism in the 5 spot.
And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor.
And Allen drops them both.
You know, Jared Allen is a classic big man, and that includes the hair. He's got great blocking ability and is just a natural talent down low.
Here's Stanley, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And Drummond kicks to Johnson. Here's Stanley. It's blocked. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by New York.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Chambers the pass to Stanley. Here's Chambers. Randle outside. And there's the pass to Stanley. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here is Slim, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Now the dish to Garland. Over Randle. That one wide left.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Johnson double team. The feed to Randle. Inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist from Randle.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Back to Garland. Here's the teardrop. Count it.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
The Knicks with the lead. And here is Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to Chambers. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's Garland. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Pass to Stanley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here is Slim. Allen kicks to Okoro. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Chambers. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. From 10 feet out, Stanley can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 3. A steal to the right side. Johnson outside. Jackson against Randall to the left wing, and Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be...
The Cavaliers trail by 6. We've got Chambers. Also Toppin's out there. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here is Slim. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Shoots from 12. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Pacers was terrific. He had 56 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The pass to Key. To the inside. Here's Grimes. Pops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Slim, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. He swipes the ball away again.
Another legend leapfrogged with that steal. What a year he's had.
You're right, GA. His defense has been terrific, and now he can claim the second spot for himself for most steals. And so it's New York with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Knicks leading by 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Lets it fly, and the Knicks good for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here is Slim. 10 points for him. At the elbow, McDermott. Here's Kelly, quickly covering. Offensive rebound. Stephens. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. New York leading by 6. Got a piece of it. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Quickly. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Kelly's got 9.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Slim. He's got 12.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Passes it to Chambers. Shot from 6. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Okoro, he's checked in for McDermott. Puts it up off the inbound. And there's a sweet move to the rack on the lay-in from Slim. Slim's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Chambers. And Okoro over to help. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Slim going inside, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw good from Slim.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Both free throws good from Slim. The Knicks making a switch here. Stanley's checked in. Here is Slim. He's got 18. Pass to Kelly. Shoots over Toppin. They grab their own miss. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Markkanen comes in for Erickson. Quickly with it. 8 points for him. Here's Cage. It's rebounded by Slim. Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. Banked in off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, quickly. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Misses the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 4. To the paint. Allen kicks to Kelly. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Okoro. Got a piece of it. Here's Chambers. 11 points in the game. He lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Kelly. He's got 9. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kelly's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. On the wing quickly. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Drummond's checked in for the Knicks. Johnson comes in for Quickly. Now here's Drummond. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks.
No, not today.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Garland. Drummond. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Left side, Jackson. Here's Allen. Jackson trying to break free. Allen, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Stanley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first person.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. Garland the pass to Okoro. The pass to Allen. Clock at 6. And that one hits back iron. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Garland. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Passes it to Stanley. Here's Chambers. He's got 11. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Stanley. Feeds to Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And whirling around the floor. Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, it is tough to stop.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland. At the line, 2 shots.
Throw good, Garland.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
All free throws good from Garland. Knicks trail by 4.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Stanley. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, number 13. At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Slim.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Stanley. 11 points in the game. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. The shot misses. Cavaliers leading. Here is Slim. 24 points for him. Jackson looking around. 6 on the shot clock.
Suck.
Here's Okoro. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. First trip to the line for him here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
2 shots.
What is up?
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's sent back by Allen.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle.
What do you think about the All-Star packs?
In terms of scoring.
Jackson, that's good.
Jackson.
Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the
W or L.
can.
5050. I stay neutral and just play the games honestly.
So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Here's Chambers. 11 points in the game. Randall. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a very good opinion.
To the wing right side. Allen trying to break free. There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
I like playing as well as I don't sweat online or some like that, I just play offline. I mean, gaming is about enjoying it, not criticizing it.
And he makes the first.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws.
I can
and
dig
they're
it.
having a great second quarter
Yes, sir.
at the line.
And so he hits both.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
They need a good offensive
8.
possession.
I'm going to
Yeah,
head
they've
off
gone a
now.
long time without a bucket.
Shot to stop the run. Rebound.
GL, get in that ring. For sure it will be the third in a row.
Slim. Slim's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Garland.
See ya.
Wound up there for Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Okoro out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Garland. Then there's Allen. And it's Slim in at the 2.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
And Randall throws it down.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. There's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Johnson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. It's good. And it's 6 points for Julius Randall.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Back to Garland. Okoro passes to Slim. Now the pass to Allen. Fires the 3. Slim. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Slim's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Chambers. 11 points in the game. Johnson against Garland. With his first shot attempt. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson against Garland. To the middle. Here's Slim. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 28 points for Slim.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin knocks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Slim picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Cavaliers. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Johnson.
New York.
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Here's Stanley. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Allen. They retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Emmanuel Quickly, he's checked in for Chambers.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Garland. Pass to Slim. Five on the clock. Randall with the block. And they're able to recover. Cleveland moving it around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Erickson's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Quickly with a wide open look. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Slim. Driving.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just... deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Outside, Markkanen. Floats it up for Garland. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Johnson outside. Pocket 6. A fader. And the shot falls short this time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Slim. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Knicks trail by 15. Johnson with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Quickly. It's blocked. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Johnson. The shot's good from Slim. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
New York, no good that time either.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Down low, Stanley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Stanley's got 13.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Left side, Markkanen. Pass to Erickson. Here is Slim, quickly covering, just 4 to shoot. Fires from 14, and no good, trying to use the glass. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Knicks trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Johnson outside. Knocked away. And the rejection by Jackson. And the basket is in from Slim. Slim's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here is Quickly. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so here is New York following the score by Cleveland. And the rejection by Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Grimes. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here is Slim. He has 40. The pass to Markkanen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 2. Fires from deep. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Johnson outside. Driving in. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The baseline jam. That one goes in.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Back to Johnson. Now, here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Drummond. Johnson from outside. Rebound by Slim. Slim's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Dishes it to Kelly. He takes it in. That one falls. Kelly's got 15 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Here's Grimes. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Kelly. He's guarded by Johnson. 55 seconds left in the third. Here's Kelly. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cleveland ball.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Jackson. Here is Slim. He has 40. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Puts it up from 12. Here's Allen. Plays it up off the glass. Allen's got his third basket of the night right there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Quickly. And the Knicks miss again. Here is Slim, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get to the elbow.
Cavaliers substitution.
Out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. We've got Randall. Johnson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Cage in its center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
Jared Allen.
Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Johnson outside. Pass to Quickly. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, do you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Jackson passes to Slim. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Jackson Jr.
Slim's got 44. Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. Out to the right wing. Stanley, the pass to Randall. New York moving it around. Quickly with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Slim passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The assist.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Stanley. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cleveland ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Slim. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And that one drops for him.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
There's the pass to Slim. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Warwick the pass to Cage. Here's Warwick. Inside, 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Okoro passes to Slim. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Deflects the pass. Here's Jackson. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McBride. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Okoro shot is off. New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. And Brett, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. when they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Slim.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Joseph looking around. Passes it to Windler. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.